Hey yo, it's Galfani Myrick, aka the Novemberist, here from my home studio, office, bedroom, whatever it needs to be. And I'm here to tell you about something that I decided to do for 2021. Now, since about 2019, I've been doing this annual review, looking at what is it I can accomplish throughout an entire year. In a day, sometimes I feel like I don't get that much done. Sometimes I actually don't. Sometimes I do. But when I look at it over a month or a year, it's kind of crazy how much stuff actually gets done and how much I'm able to actually accomplish and the impact I'm able to have. In 2020, though, for whatever reason, for a lot of reasons, I wasn't able to do all the things I wanted to do. And one of those things was to make more music. I did get out scenes, and for everybody who listened to scenes and still rocks with scenes, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for listening to it. The feedback provides me with so much energy and makes me want to make more music. And I was hoping to do that in 2020. I actually have a full album done, ready. I'm working with a comic book artist to get a comic out. I'll give you more information about that when that's a lot closer to being done. But in the meantime, I've decided to do 60 beats over the course of the year, 5 beats per month, based on a theme for the month, and see what happens there. With the shortened timeline, it's going to ask me to be more creative, to work faster, and also to be more intentional about it, because you lose a couple days and all of a sudden you're way off schedule. So I'm excited to see how this works out. For the month of January, I decided that the best theme would be fresh start. Not just for the New Year's resolutions and goal setting, just because we're like at an entirely new spot in terms of the world. Honestly, for me, I'm newly married, and it's kind of a fresh start for 2021, so that's what this beat pack's gonna be about. I've already cooked up 3 of the songs, and I'm working on the other 2. A little behind the curve on this one because I decided to do this a little bit late, but I'm gonna get these 5 songs done. I'm gonna bring you along for the journey in making all 60 songs throughout the year that is gonna be 2021. So I hope you enjoy the ride and come along the journey with me. Alright, let's take a listen to song number 1. It's something that I wrote a long time ago, actually May of 2019. One of the things I want to change about 2021 is naming songs more intentionally, so that I can actually know what song it is. A lot of times I just name it by the day that I made it, which is cool because it gives a historical record of what day I made it, but then I have no idea what the song sounds like, which is bad. So let's hear what this one sounds like. So that particular song, smooth, it's funky, got that retro vibe. There's a lot of cool things I can do with that song to finish it and polish it up to make sure it's ready for January's fresh start, mixtape, beat tape, album, EP, whatever you want to call it. Let's check out song number 2. Alright, song number 2, written January of 2019. I actually wrote this one with my cousin Chase up at his studio. We are music studios in Aurora, Illinois. It was really cool to be able to go out there that day, see Chase in his natural environment, see him at work, see his studio and all the things he's built up. I'm super excited to be able to get back to go into his studio and hanging out with him when this pandemic ends. But this is one we wrote together, and it didn't sound that great at first, but it kind of came together at the end. The bass sample that I used for this one, I had to chop up a lot, and after chopping it up, it came together real smooth. So let's take a little listen. Yeah. That song's real wide open. It's basically just drum and bass so far. I can add percussion, I can add keys to it. There's a lot of things that can be added there. So Chase, thanks for helping me get off on a good start. And now I'm gonna expand a little bit more and just see how I can finish this track off. This one's real smooth though. I really dig this one. Alright, song number 3 out of 5. These are the first 3 right now that I'm going to show you, the ones that are closest to being done. The other 2, I just started on them yesterday. So I'm going to spend some more time working on them and then bring them back so you can hear them. But this one I wrote for a rapper out of Cincinnati. You know who you are. I'm going to get this to you soon. I promise. It sounds a little like this. Yeah, so that one hits a little bit harder, and I want it to hit even harder. I want that kick to hit. I want the punch to go through. Yeah, I made a lot of the parts just off that vocal sample. That vocal sample, when I heard it, I was like, okay, it's time. So I'm excited to get that one finished. And that's the 3 we got for the month of January so far. I'm going to work on the other 2 and come back to you with them when they're finished, or closer to being finished. So you don't have to watch me work for 45 minutes to 5 hours, depending how long it takes me to finish the song. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're not already following me on Instagram, _Novemberist. And if you want to get these beats, these songs earlier than the rest of the world, when they hit Spotify or Bandcamp or SoundCloud or any of those things, join my email list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a private playlist and send them out to you early so you can check them out, hang out with them, give me some feedback on them. And if you have any feedback or thoughts on themes for any of the other months, hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram, hit me up wherever, and I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on what some of the other songs for the rest of the months should be about. But for now, I'm going to get back to making some more music. Catch you later. Peace.
The Novemberist. Grooves for the future. Grooves for that ass.